Afternoon, good evening, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new day of MLA Baseball, the last game of Week 7, live from Citi Field, and we are here for the Seattle Mariners taking on the New York Mets. It's live from Flushing, Queens, in a moment. And on the mound today for the Mets is Tim Lincecum. That changeup, his favorite pitch, the fastball, sinker, curve, and slider. He can go all around the place. Known as one of the best righties of all time, perhaps. And now it's leading off for the Mariners. Saints. Here's the first pitch. Outside, 1-0, and we are underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Mets are in a way better position than the Mariners are. This is a must-win for the Mets. The Mariners still have yet to get the second win of their season, and this rate, I do believe, one more loss would firmly get them out of the playoff race. And here's the pitch on the way. That's a swing and a foul. Back 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lincecum to Saint on the way. Swung on. Saint sends it up to the center fielder, the new center fielder of the New York Mets, Mr. Suana. It's funny, they sent me a thing for how to pronounce his name, and I still did not review it. Mr. Franco Suana, the new center fielder for the Mets, catch that fly ball. 1-0. Here's the pitch, now low, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. On the way. Swing and a miss, 2-1. And on the way with 2-1. Typically a hitter's count. He shatters it on a 2-1 changeup, maybe it looked like. He shatters it to left field. It's gone. Up to bat next is Deuce. And man, oh man, what a homer. Swing and a miss. Starting lineup for both teams we're going to look at. Saint is the third baseman. He's out in center field. Deuce is at shortstop. AJ at first. Left fielder, Dace Carter, Burt Curtis, and right. Oleana does the catching. Kenneth Coco is at second. And it is... Lord, I should not blank on who the hell was the last batter. It was Choco. I was at the car lover. I knew it was something with a C. Process what you read sometimes, folks. Here's the pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Up to 1 ball and 2 strikes quickly. Mariners do lead, and like I said, this is the must-win for the Mets. Mariners are playing spoiler at this point because if the Mets lose, they go to 3-5 on the season. And that would mean the Rockies and Braves hold a firm first and second seed. Mets could tie up the Rockies and disrupt that still. The 1-2 is low on a sinker from Lincecum, 2-2. Heat with a straight shot to center field. That was amazing. And outside on the paint of the zone. Deuce down on strikes. It's Lincecum's first, as AJ Arrows takes the plate with 2 away in the top of the first. AJ pops it right up. This one's going to be into the glove of right, and the side is retired. We're coming up next. It's the Mets up to bat. Nukewoman has the start. Her and Oleana will talk things over. The fastball, changeup, curveball combo she has. 101 at 4-seam. Up to bat is J.J. Joseph. And starting lineup for the New York Mets, it's J.J. Joseph, the switch hitting second baseman. Jasleen Joseph at shortstop. JoJo at catcher now, usually has been playing first this season. David Wright at third base. Aaron Judge at D.H. Guerrero is in right. Jackson Williams out in left. Real GQ 0 at first. And Franco Suana.
Second baseman.
Here's that.
Number 1.
Center field. It's in center field. Here's the pitch. And 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. Look at that train-like setup from Nukewoman. She just sets up and then delivers a beautiful 0-2 right there, firmly in there. No balls, 2 strikes to pitch, and 1-2. J.J. Joseph, one of the best slugging Little League hitters in the league and around in the country in general. That's why he's in the MLA. Mets have given him a chance. JoJo and Jasleen, his uncle and aunt, and there, well, right, the young man, he's down on strikes, 1 away. Up to bat is the aforementioned Jasleen Joseph. I've brought her in the category of maybe one of the best, if not the best, contact hitter in the league. I put her right next to Hyphen De Niro because both of them, they don't focus on home runs. They focus on putting the ball into play. They can drive it far. Actually, sometimes, play the same. De Niro switches position from catcher now, but played shortstop most of last season. Here to pitch. The 1-1 is sent high. Back. Track. Is Heat there to catch it? He is. At the center field wall, it's 2 away. The Mets down. 2 outs in the bottom of the first. Nukewoman. 2 away and operates to Joseph. Oleana sets up the glove low. 0-1 on the curveball. Mariners, we've seen, their lineup is capable of doing damage. The Mets have had some, despite their good pitching, they've given up a lot of runs this season. Mariners could have another one of their nights if things get good for them. 1-2. Good clip from Nukewoman this way through. The 1-2 to Joseph. Swing! And a foul ball. This is as good as it can get. I'm proud to be able to call this game. Swing! Chopper to deuce and throw to first. This side is retired. Up and on next for the Mariners. The Mariners are up to bat and to start the second off. In the first, Ace Carter, the left fielder, takes the box. Here's a pitch. 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Carter gets a swing, foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Lincecum gets Carter looking silly on that outside curve. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Operates now, the 1-2. Swing! Bops it right high. Sky shot and 1 away. Curtis is up to bat. Former New York Yankee, and he sends one to third base over to first on the first pitch. I mentioned the good clip from Nukewoman on the other side of the coin. Lincecum having a good stretch to start off as well. Oleana to the plate. She's over 1-0. Having a second homecoming game. She is a native New Yorker, New Jerseyan, and the game against the Yankees got to go yard. Let's see, if she's going to be able to say the same in Citi Field. Swung on. This is a quick, however, 1-2-3 inning for the Mets. That's how you get the batters back swinging and up to bat. New York in the bottom of the second. Coming up, it's David Wright. Batting behind him is Judge and Guerrero. Fastball from Nukewoman on the outside. It's 1-0. Right? Turns on the changeup at 85. This could very much so come down to the pitcher duel, as you've seen. Very good clip from both of these guys. Well, guys and girls. 1-2. Lincecum with a 1-2-3 inning of his own. I'm pretty sure looking for the same here. Again, rather. The bottom of the second, the 2-2 pitch. Outside, 3-2. Now let's see if that 1-2-3 inning is possible. The 3-2 to right. No, she's worked yet. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes, 98 of heat, I looked like. And Wright goes back to the drawing board. Up to bat is Aaron Judge, and his season for the Mets has not been ideal. I have to keep mentioning as the season continues on. Offensively, not there. And yeah, you can show, the MLB stats, but MLA stats again, that's what he's supposed to be doing. Just a slither of that would help the Mets out sometimes. And Judge sends one, another light tapper to left field. This one under the glove of Carter. It's 2 away. Still offensive woes for Judge. Guerrero is up to bat, the 1-0. The 1-0. I didn't know it was going to be a ball. It was a no-no, but it becomes 1-0. The 1-0 on the way. It's in there at 1-1 on a high 100-mile-an-hour fastball. Guerrero doesn't swing. It's 2-1. Holds a lot of power in this count. Let's see how he plays it. The 2-1. Don't be aggressive. He is not, and is rewarded. It could have been a strike, but it wasn't. Most days it is, but now it's 3 balls, 1 strike. Oleano the pitch. Swing. Guerrero fouls it away. Nukewoman working it up. But in the bottom of the second, could go 1, 2, 3. Guerrero to left field. It's Carter tracking it. And the Mariners do go 1, 2, 3. Mets quietly into the night. Up to bat is Seattle to start the third inning. And it's Kenneth Coco, another former New York Yankee, won the World Series with them last season. Came out and now to Seattle. Of course, hasn't been the same tone for Seattle this season. They were in the World Series playing against the Yankees, and just all have been falling off the face of the earth from what they used to be. No balls, 2 strikes. The 0-2. Outside, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch on the way. It's outside, 2-2. Kenneth swings and fouls one off. Thought he was going to swing and miss. He swing and put a contact. Coco, the 2-2 pitch. To him, it's a changeup low in the dirt. Lincecum notches another K for himself as we move on to Choco, left fielder. Oh, no, right fielder, center fielder. Maybe DH today. 1-0. Yeah, I'm not crazy. He's, DH. 1 ball, no strikes to pitch. Is 2-0 to Choco. Mets, good pitching so far, but they really need to get on the board once they put these batters away. Putting the Mariners away quietly, still the goal for Lincecum. 2-1. Oh, that one's to center field. It's a base hit, and narrowly getting to it was the rookie, but loud off the bat was that shot, that single. It's Saint up to bat. 1-0 with a runner on first. Things can and could and will get tense. The pitch. Swing, and that one caught by Joseph. 2 away. JJ, what a catch from the young slugger, showing off the leather. And now it's Heat up to bat. He's already homer today. Swing. That one's to center field. It looks like it's going to drop. It will. It's another base hit for the Mariners. Burners on first and second. 2 for 2 on the day from Heat. Another one of those guys where it's not his goal to go yard. It's his goal to put the ball into play, and that's what makes him a good hitter. Defensively is one of the best outfielders in the league. 0-1. Pitch. That's high, fast heat that could have loaded the bases nearly, but it misses. 1-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Lincecum. Runners on first and second. The pitch. Swing and a slider changeup, I think, looked like it was, and it's 2-2 now. Payoff with 2 outs. It drops low, and this is a big pitch. The game can be spoken about differently. Oh man, he did not get his spot. He misses. AJ Arrows up to bat with a grand slam opportunity. Last time that he was in New York, he went delirious against the Yankees, and the Mets could get that same treatment. 0-1, that changeup freezes him up just enough. That sped him up. Foul. The pitch inside. Arrows had 2 home runs against the Yanks, 4 for 5 that day. And now Arrows into left field. It's a base hit. 1 run is for sure going to score. They're going to push up the other one, and 2-run score on a RBI double, an RBI single for AJ Arrows. Runners on first and second, and out of the pen is Lay. They've seen enough, and they will not let Lincecum go on longer. She has a fastball, changeup, and curve. Let's see if that'll be able to do it, and will be able to get the last out of the 3rd inning. Ace Carter up to bat. 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Carter been in and out of the lineup recently, but still a offensive threat to this team. The pitch, the 1 becomes 2-1. 1-1, 2-1 now. Low and 3-1. Another bases loaded opportunity potentially for the Mariners. That is not what they would want for the Mets. Swing and 3-2 now. 2 outs. Top of the 3rd. Runners on first and second. 3-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Deuce, if that ball is put into play, he could score. And it's a walk. It's another walk for the Mets at the worst possible time. Bert Curtis up to bat. Top of the 3rd. Bases are loaded. 3-0 ball game. High fastball is in at 0-1. No balls. 1 strike. 0-2 now. And the Mets could get out of this with minimal damage, no balls, 2 strike, bases loaded, 2 away. Here's the payoff, a swing, and fouled off by Curtis. A lot is on the line for New York in this at bat. The 0-2. Another foul ball, just missing that inside spot. Maybe they got to change locations now. Maybe they'll keep going inside for Curtis. They will. Swung on, high, center field, it's back, and it's going to drop. It's off the wall. Playing it is Williams. 1 run scores, 2 runs will score. The Mets are down 6-0 in the top of the 3rd. An RBI double, a 2-run RBI double for the Mariners. Oleana back up to bat. It's 0-1. Down 6-0 for New York. In a game like this, it would be among one of the better comebacks we've seen ever. This season, we've seen our fair share, but the Mets have to get it together, and they still haven't got the swing and miss they want. 0-2 in the count to Oleana. 2 away, runner on second. The 0-2, swing, check swing, and finally, oh no, pulls him off the bag, but okay, they get the 3rd out, not with a little bit of drama. 6 runs, 5 hits for the Mariners, no errors, and they lead this game 6-0. As Williams comes back up to bat, This it's an interesting game we've got so far, as Nukewoman continues to pitch a good clip so far. It's 0-1. As long as Woman continues to attack these batters, and line drive caught by Saint. It's 1 away. David, let's see, but Real GQ 0 up to bat. The pitch 1-0 to the DH on the day. First baseman, excuse me. 1-0. He checks his swing. That would have been a good one to swing at, but maybe he couldn't catch up to the fastball. Popped it right up to the catcher. 1-1. That's 1-2. In this must-win game, things are getting ugly for the Mets. Swing and a miss, a changeup. Nukewoman on fire and up to bat for the first time is Franco Su. Oh my! I'm gonna have to again check the young man's name. Franco Suana. I'm gonna get the proper pronunciation by the next game. It's no balls, 1 strike to the rookie. The 0-1 comes 0-2. Center fielder resets his bat. Bottom of the third, Nukewoman, the 0-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and Nukewoman striking the Mets out expeditiously. That so far is her 4th. As we start the top of the 4th right now, Kenneth Coco was up to bat. Speaking of the W, he was well struck out today. Up against Lele for the first time. Top of the 4th, the pitch. Pops it right up. This one's going to be played for right and the first out of the inning. Choco got a nice single that scored some runs, and he scored a run himself when he got on base. It's 1-0. Still ample time for a Mets comeback, but it has to come soon, and the pitching has to batten down. It has to start now. 2-1, 2 balls, 1 strike. 2-1 on the way, and it's 2-2. 2-2 from Lele. Swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 2 away for New York. Up to bat, Saint. Check swing, 1-0. Bat didn't come off his shoulders there. The 1-0 pitch. Swung on. It's a shot over the first. Over the short to the shortstop. Throw to first. In time, the side retired. We start the bottom of the 4th. The Mets lineup turns back over. It's J.J. Joseph up to bat. The pitch from Nukewoman. 4 strikeouts for her already. That's coming into the 4th inning. Already a tremendous clip. 1-0 now. Comes 1-1. JJ. Bottom of the 4th, the 1-1 becomes 1-2. The 1-2 pitch on the way, and 1 out, 1 away. That's the 5th strikeout for Nukewoman on the punch out off-speed pitch, like that curveball maybe. And now it's Jasleen Joseph up to bat. 0-1. The pitch. Check swing 0-2. Wow. 0-2 from Nukewoman. Here comes the next pitch in the bottom of the 4th. They go low. Almost got the swing from Jasleen. Man. Wins into backstock. The 1-2 pitch. Here it comes. Swung on. That's out to right field. It's back. It's tracking at the wall. Paris with the play. 2 away. And man, you can see the Mets fans getting back in their seat after that one. They thought that was going to be out of here. And that one's over to third base. Saint throw to first in time. The side is retired. And the Seattle Mariners taking one hell of a time to lock in the gear. He, who is 2 for 2 today, is up to bat to start the top of the 5th. He doesn't swing. It's a changeup outside, 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-1 now. The 1-1 pitch. Checks the swing, 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 swung on. That's out to center field. And JJ, the second baseman, makes the play, making sure it doesn't drop. And Up to bat is the reigning MVP, Deuce. Checks his swing. He's 0-1.
0-1.
Weird. Again, 2 check swings. That one worse than the last. 0-2 now to the MVP. Outside, the changeup miss is 1-2. Curveball drops low, doesn't get the swing and miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The speed up high, no good.
2 strikes.
1-2, 3-2. And Deuce down on strikes. Up to bat is AJ Eros. Runners on 1 for 2 today. And a nice RBI, allowed RBI. 0-1. Now maybe that Mets pitching I mentioned is getting back into gear. 1-1. Allowed 5th inning and allowed bottom of the 6th. The Mets could be in this one here. I mean, really loud. 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Check swing and miss. They give him the favor. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes with 2 away. Top of the 5th, 6-0. Swung on and fouled down the third base line. 2-2. And gets him down. Look, in the Mets, despite not being in the lead, have 6 strikeouts as a team. Nukewoman, 5 strikeouts as one woman. We are back up for the Mariners and, well, back up for the Mets and the Mariners to pitch. And for the chance for maybe Nukewoman to add more to that strikeout count. Here we go now. The pitch from to right. Wow. 0-1. Gets the paint. No earlier, maybe one of these pitchers, well, I don't know if it was Nukewoman or someone else, wanted that call and didn't get it.
1 strike.
Change up more outside, 1-1. No swing and miss as they go low.
Nope. Ball 2.
That one's 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. No runners on. Right, fouls it away. Maybe it would have been the 3rd ball, but too close to call. The 2-2 pitch. Swung on down to first base. Eros can't glove it. And he's safe! David Wright sprinting down the line. He gets an infield single after the misplay by Eros. Up to bat is Judge. DHing today, despite his offensive troubles. A smart at bat from him would be big right here. It's 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes. Judge, oh man, right into a double play. A killer for the Mets. 2 away, Guerrero up to bat. Oh man. Maybe he is a secret agent for the Yankees. It's getting crazy out there. I would have thought I've seen the season out of Judge. I have. And you know, again, to think that his defensive stuff is being his saving grace is just very interesting. 1 ball, 1 strikes. 1-1 to Guerrero. Sent skyrocketed by Guerrero into the glove of Saint. The side is retired, and the Mariners still lead 6-0. 5 hits, 1 for the Mets. Singular 1 for the Mets. I did not know they were getting no hit. Man, oh man. And it's Pedro Martinez up to close this one out in the top of the 6th. That is one hell of a lights out pitcher. Swing and a miss to Ace Carter, 0-1.
1 strike.
Trying to keep the lead where it is. And Martinez throws a slider, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Becomes 2-1. 2-1 pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike. 3-1. Swung on and fouled away, 3-2. Swung. That's a ground ball up the third base line. A base hit for Seattle. And the runner will push to second. No. Staying on first is Carter. And up to bat is Burt Curtis. The chance for more damage. At this point, firmly so. Any more damage would probably put this game out of reach. Honestly so. Two three-run shots or a few RBIs. It's plausible for the Mets in the 6th inning as of right now. Coming back down 8 runs in 1 inning, it's nearly unheard of. 1-1 on the way. Swung on and fouled 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
In MLB, in history of baseball, at least MLB, 3-2 pitch payoff. Oh, that's a fly. Skyrocketed. This could be it. This could be it. And that might be the dagger. A 2-run shot on a 3-2 from Curtis. And the Mariners lead 8-0. Oh, damn. As I've mentioned,
Oh.
man, that is lights out. That is, that's lights out. Yeah, like I said, if we see this comeback, this would be amazing. Top of the 6th, 0-2 now. The Mets still have no outs. Could just start looking to the next game for the Mets and Mariners here in Week 7 as we. Oh man, Oleana out to far left field. She has done it. She has homered in Yankee Stadium and Citi Field this season, and the New York girl goes round trip around the bases. Randy Johnson will come out onto the mound, and it's 9-0 Mariners. It is ugly here. The Mets' next game, unironically so, will be against the New Orleans Dodgers, who, at this rate, will share the same record as them. They'll share the same record as the Dodgers. Johnson speeds up to Kenneth 0-2. You see him switch hitting. And for the Seattle Mariners, they'll be in Rosewood facing the Atlanta Braves. Week 9, Mets face on the Rockies. And the end of the season, they face the Astros. The Mets have got to get it together. It has been a interesting stretch. Swing and a miss from Kenneth, down to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, number 15.
Mets have lost their last 2 games. Lost Week 5, lost Week 6. Oh, excuse me, this will be the Mets' last 3. That would be rough. That would be rough. That's out and foul.
No, that's foul. That's foul.
And Johnson gets the strikeout on Choco, turning over the lineup to Saint. It's 2 away finally after this real nightmare of an inning for the
No ball. 1 strike.
for the Mariners. Oh, and for the Mets, it's been a dream for the Mariners. To be up 9-0, I mean, damn. Like I said, they're playing spoiler. Johnson, strikeout there. And let's see, guys, if we have the greatest comeback of all time in store. Bottom of the 6th, 1-0 now. The 1-0 on the way. Comes 1-1. As I've mentioned, Nukewoman close to pitching a complete game. Not only that, her strikeout clip has been incredible today. 2-1. She undoubtedly would be the player of the game if that were to happen. The 2-1. Swung on. Jackson trying to at least end the shutout. It's fouled. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Fouled away, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. On the way is Nukewoman, the pitch.
Full count.
High, 3-2. Couldn't give up another walk. Here's the 3-2 on the way. Check swing and a miss. That is another strikeout for Nukewoman. One out here in the bottom of the sixth. Real GQ 0 up to bat. Pitch.
No,
1-0.
that's a ball. 1-0.
And not the day the New York Mets drew up in the playbook or in their imaginations, but it's one of those games you just got to shrug off and move on to the next one. You don't want to go and lose 4 in a row against the Dodgers. That would be rough. Yeah. This game was a must-win, but at this point, next week is a super must-win. The game after that, also super must-win. The National League is so tightly contested because if any of those teams take losses, it could get close and tight and force up some wild card games. It's or at least a wild card game. It's very interesting. Good. Here now the 2-2.
Ball 3.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Nukewoman making it a little bit maybe hard for herself. The Mets trying to grind the at bat, get a runner on the easy way. That one's fouled away. 3-2. Not the easy, but the conservative way. 3-2.
That's off the corner.
And that is a ball. It walks Real GQ 0 and sets Franco up for his second at bat today. Is it now? It is. Wow, he's only gotten 2 at bats. And he sends one to center field, center right field. It's back, it's far, it's gone. In his first MLA game, his first MLA hit is a 2-run shot, and the Mets
Now pitching for
do not
number
get shutouts. They will have to switch pitchers. Ricky G, the fresh arm on the mound, to get the last 2 outs. New York has been ignited as their rookie. Suana goes deep, and that one's a pop-up, though, from Joseph. It'll humble the Mets right back down to earth, 2 away. And Jasmine's up to bat, 2 flyouts on the day. Ricky G with that devastating sinker drops low.
No strike.
That's a mean sinker. Sent out to center field. It's a base hit. 1 runner tags on, and maybe we are about to witness the best 2-out rally of all time. Jasmine gets a hit on the day, and up to bat is JoJo Joseph, who could be due for himself. The catcher takes the pitch, and never mind. He will end the game. He sends a fly out right to the glove of Coco. The Seattle Mariners win on possibly Nukewoman's best game in her career just yet. And it was a hell of a game, but the Mariners just, again, came into Citi Field. Maybe the Mariners get some boost or something when they're in New York. In both games against New York teams, they fried them. And Mariners will play the Yankees to end their season. That's the next time they'll see an NY logo. But, this was a hell of a game for the Mariners. 6 strikeouts from Nukewoman, averaged 1 per inning. You know, it didn't play out like that, but, you know, that's how averages work. And at least 9 from the Mets as a team. Now, Ken doesn't exactly show up on the stat sheet, but friend Franco sent a 2-run shot to center right field, right center, to get his first MLA hit and home run. So a few people are happy. 2 for Ethan Curtis. He's the player of the game, but I also think the player of the game should be Nukewoman. She held the Mets to practically nothing today. And that is all from Agent A. I appreciate you watching Major League Actions Baseball. We'll see you next time. Peace out and be well. See ya in week 8.